Okay, we're here with head coach Heather Tarter of the IUPUI softball team. And coach, to kind of look back on it, don't want to say it's been an improbable season, but certainly you had a number of obstacles coming in. This is your first year. You're getting your first look at a new team. And you've really had a lot of success so far, especially in the early parts of Summit League play, sweeping South Dakota State and then taking 2 out of 3 games over North Dakota State. A lot of success right now. You've already surpassed the win total from last season. We'll touch on a few things. Well, first off, we're going to start with the pitching staff. I think that was one of the biggest question marks coming into the season. So far, you've already picked up 2 Summit League Player of the Year, or Pitcher of the Week awards, rather. And Erica Tharp, Nicole Finch, both, they've really seemed to have found their groove, really, in recent weeks. Just talk about their performance and their progress that they've made from the beginning parts of the year.
I can't talk enough about those 2 players. In the beginning of the year, they hadn't had a lot of experience prior to this season on the mound. Both of them got a few innings last year, but not significant enough where they had to throw every day. And for them to come out and really struggle early on through preseason just because they hadn't had the endurance built up or they hadn't had the game experience that they would have liked to up until this point, they stuck with it. They kept confident and they kept working and trusting the process and trusting us and Coach Betcher working through some mental side of the game with them. And I can't talk about enough that they are coming through big for us. Nicole Finch threw 3 games against South Dakota State and got all 3 wins against them. And then the next weekend she comes out and North Dakota State's hitting her real well, so Erica Tharp ended up throwing 3 games against them. Together, they're totally 2 different pitchers, and they work well together, and they're the biggest fans of each other. So it's really nice to have those 2 girls, and for them to both be one a junior and one a sophomore. We're really excited about our future with them.
There's been so many fun individual stories really on this team. I think one of those individual stories that kind of stands out is Alyssa Matson. She's now a senior on this team. She did not see much playing action in her first 3 seasons with IUPUI. Actually only had 1 career hit entering this season. Now she's a starter, and she's been an absolute catalyst at the top of the lineup. Talk about her development, what you saw in her really when you came in and took over this program, and what you liked about her and what she's done with her opportunity.
Every person I talked to that was here over the past few years talked about Alyssa Matson's work ethic and how hard she works and how she's been a defensive specialist throughout her career and hasn't really gotten a lot of offensive opportunities. In the fall, we played around with her a little bit. We put her at lead off. We put her at the bottom of the lineup and tried to figure out where she was going to be. I think that was our biggest question coming in. We knew she could do it defensively, is how she was going to do offensively, just because there wasn't stats behind what she has been able to do. And throughout this season, we started her in the 2 slot. We started her at the 1 slot, but right now she's our leadoff, and she hasn't moved from that position in a very long time. And her energy, her work ethic, she just sets the table for our team. When she's doing well, the rest of the team does well. And I can't think about her enough as to what she's gone through. Mentally, we've talked to her quite a bit because she's still in that mindset of she has to work every day really hard. And we want those type of kids on our team. She's taking the best or making the best of her opportunity every day, and she's got some bumps and bruises going on, but she's not going to stop. She's going to run through a brick wall. We've talked a lot about this is her opportunity, this is her career, and she's making the best of it every day, and we can't be more thankful for that.
It's funny in that you've had 4 seniors on this team that are batting 1, 3, 4, and 5 right now who they've carried a pretty big workload so far on the offensive side. But then you also look at the bottom of the order and some of the underclassmen that are starting to step up. You get some really good stories with Mackenzie Logue has really come along in Summit League play, and she's been outstanding. Delaney Thompson has been showing pop in her bat. But just some of those younger kids, talk about the importance of 1, the balance and the relationship between the seniors and the underclassmen, and 2, just your satisfaction really top to bottom in this lineup.
Our seniors have been a huge part of our underclassmen. They've kind of helped guide the way. When the seniors struggle, the underclassmen step up, and they all play as one. And, the seniors really understand the fact that our freshman class is really good. And, that was a hard pill for them to swallow at first, but once they kind of bought in and understood, they're going to help us significantly, they started being those leaders to those underclassmen and showing them that, it's okay to struggle. Mackenzie Logue, for example, she struggled all through preseason. And now all of a sudden, we all believed in her. The seniors believed in her. She's one of our best outfielders we have. her offense is starting to come along right now, and you know, we all knew that was going to happen. But a big part to our seniors is keeping her confident and keeping her in check and making sure she's working every day and really pushing her to be the best player she can be. And then, you know, Delaney Thompson coming in, you know, typically an outfielder, we moved her into shortstop because of a couple holes in our defensive lineup. You know, the seniors really worked with her because they're all around her. You know, we have a senior at first base, second base, and third base, and behind the plate. The seniors have really taken her under their wing and helped develop her and helped get her on track to be the best shortstop we can be for the team.
It's been a really fun ride so far. You got Notre Dame tonight. You got Western Illinois this weekend. You know, a couple things coming up could be potentially big challenges for you. You know, what are you looking to do with this team right now just to kind of get them ready moving into really the second half of the season, the second half of Summit League play?
Definitely. You know, with Notre Dame tonight, we're going to mix it up a little bit. All three of our pitchers are going to throw. We have a big series with Western Illinois this weekend that actually starts on Friday because of the Easter weekend. So we're gonna probably substitute some people in, substitute some people out, make sure we're fresh and ready to go for this weekend. Because right now, you know, we're solely focused on conference and continuing our success we've had in conference. And Western's going to be a big challenge this weekend.
Excellent, Coach. Good luck to you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.